Hey everyone, Brandy Heinen here, and welcome to this small piece from the Virtuoso experience, a part called Powerful Life Principles, and we sure hope it makes a big difference for you in your personal life as well as your business life. And if you'd like to reach out to us, there's some information at the very end. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for joining us. Number 2, I mentioned a little bit about how we are wired. At the core of us, there are beliefs that we have developed over time. They came through our life experiences, our personal faith, and even through the experiences of others. Now, I learned this principle many, many years ago. And for those of you that are watching the video, you're going to see a little guy here with a target right in the middle of him. At the very core of all of us are our belief systems, the things that we hold dear to us, even if they're unhealthy. The next thing is our emotions, how we relate to the thing that we believe in. And lastly, our behavior. So what I'm asking you to do again is take a look at your beliefs and how you relate to those, and then how they show up in behavior. One of the stories I often tell is that, and it's a fictional story, but let's just say when I was a little girl, I went over across the street to my friend's house, and he had a Cocker Spaniel. And that Cocker Spaniel, when I walked in, looked like it was a nice dog and everything, but as soon as I turned around, it bit me on the ankle, right? And so, what is the emotion I'm going to have? Probably fear and anger and distrust and all those kind of things. And what is the behavior? Well, I'm going to move away from it, especially if I'm a small child. So, let's just say years later, I'm dating this cute guy in school, and he invites me over to meet his parents and have dinner. And I walk in the door, and what do I see? A Cocker Spaniel. What's going to happen? Immediately, you're going to have an emotion around that experience, or I will have an emotion around that experience, right? And what's the emotion? Probably avoidance, fear, concern, all those kind of things. And what's my behavior? And if you know anything about animals and bringing energy into a room, dogs, horses, anything like that, you realize that you will actually end up manifesting what it is that you don't want when you bring that kind of energy. So it's very likely that that dog, if it has any tendency towards biting, will probably bite me again. And I'm going to blame it on the dog. That's natural. So I'm going to ask you to take a look at what are the things that are stopping you in your life. See, all of us truly think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Now, some of you say, now, wait a minute, that's not necessarily true. I react based on how people are around me or how circumstances are. And if that's your belief system, I will challenge that, because we have the ability and the control within all of us to determine how we're going to react to circumstances outside of ourselves, outside of our control. So what are the beliefs that hold you steady in life's challenges? And what are those that increase your anxiety or stop you from getting what you say you want out of life? If you can identify those, you can overcome them. I promise you that you can. I've done this in my life. I continue to struggle and work on it in my own life, so I know you can. Identify the things that are stopping you, and then you can do something about it.